Well, hi, kids. I'm so glad you could join me today for a few moments.
Pastor Monty.
Hey, Al.
How are you?
I'm doing really well, and how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Anyway, I've got a question for you.
Okay.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
I don't know, Al. Why did the chicken cross the road?
Well, I don't know either, so I decided to do an experiment to find out.
Weren't you just telling me a joke?
No, not at all. I did hear people asking why did the chicken cross the road all the time, so I thought I'd do a science experiment and find the answer.
Well, usually they ask that question because it's a joke.
It's a joke? Why would a chicken crossing the road be a joke? There's nothing funny about that.
Well, usually you would say,
Yeah?
why did the chicken cross the road?
I did.
And then I would say,
Yeah.
I don't know. Tell me why. And then you would say,
Yeah.
to get to the other side.
But that's not funny, Pastor Monty. That's not funny at all. Didn't you say that was supposed to be a joke?
Well, yes, it is a joke, but,
You know, I am never going to understand you humans. Anyway, back to my experiment.
Okay.
So what I decided to do was to do a stakeout and watch my friend Cashew. You know Cashew Chicken, right?
I do know Cash. Cash is he's the best chicken stand-up comedian that I know.
He's going to be so happy you said that, Pastor Monty. I can't wait to tell him next time I see him. Anyway, I watched him all day, and you know what I found?
No, what did you find, Al?
I found out that he crossed the road a bunch of times, and I'm really not sure why he did it. I guess we'll have to ask him next time we see him.
Very, very funny, Al.
Yeah. Anyway, that's not the real reason I came by today.
You didn't? Why did you come by to see me?
I've got another huge problem.
Really? What's your problem?
It's school.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I do remember you went back to school, so
I did.
What's going on?
Well, I went back to school, and that's where all these problems began.
Really? But I know you love school, Al, so what could the problem be?
I really do love school, but something happened.
Did you lose your favorite pencil again?
No, it's worse than that.
Did someone sit on your lunch again?
As terrible as it would be for someone to sit on my mommy's yummy lunch and get it all smushed, it's much, much worse.
Well, did you call your teacher Mom again?
Well, I did it once, but it was much, much, much worse than that.
Well, then, Al, what really is the problem?
It's something lurking around every single corner in the school and everywhere I go. I'm tempted to do things wrong, Pastor Monty. The temptation is so hard.
Well, that really can be very difficult to deal with.
Yeah,
Al.
especially what I am tempted to do.
What is it that you were tempted to do?
Well, here's the deal. A few weeks ago,
Okay.
I started studying for this really big test that we've got coming up.
Good.
And I usually study really, really hard to make sure I'm ready for the test.
Right?
But this time it's different.
Okay.
I don't feel like I'm ready for the test. I mean, I studied really hard and put in a lot of effort, but I just don't feel like I'm ready. You know what I mean?
Well, I understand you don't really feel ready.
Yeah.
I understand that. But what were you tempted to do?
Well, it all started when I was walking out of class,
Okay.
and I saw a piece of paper down on the floor.
Right. What was on the paper, Al?
It was the test, and it had all the answers written on it.
Ooh, I could see how that would be very tempting to look at, wouldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, but I haven't looked at it yet. But, you know,
Okay.
on one hand, I know it's wrong to cheat, but
Right.
on the other hand, I worked really, 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 really hard to study, and I think I deserve these answers, Pastor Monty. I mean, maybe God gave these to me. You know, I am so confused. What should I do, Pastor Monty?
That's a really great question, Al.
I know it's so hard.
Should you do what is right,
Yes.
even though it may hurt you?
It'll hurt my grades.
Right.
Yeah.
Or should you do what is easy
Yes.
because you feel you deserve it?
And I do. I worked hard, man, Pastor Monty.
Well, you know what the Bible says?
What does the Bible say?
Well, you know what?
What?
Let's do something different today.
No, let's tell me the answer. I need help.
No, let's do something
No,
different, Al.
help me, Pastor Monty, please.
Why don't we ask the kids at home?
Oh, ask the kids at home?
We do. Kids, what would you do if you were in the same situation as Al?
Yeah.
Would you go ahead and cheat to get a good grade on your test? Or would you just give the paper back to the teacher, even though it might mean that you'll make a bad grade on your test? Would you send me a Bible story or a Bible verse that you think would help Al in this situation?
Please.
You can email me at monty@fbcbloomfield.com. So, Al, I think I'm really excited to see what the kids will say.
Whoa, but I need to know now. When can I learn, Pastor Monty? When can I learn?
I will let you know as soon as we hear. And next week, as a matter of fact, we'll let the kids know what you decided to do, Al.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, kids, remember, you've got to text Pastor Monty or email Pastor Monty or call Pastor Monty or talk to Pastor Monty or please do something with Pastor Monty. Let him know what I should do. Guys, I need help. So here, look, on the bottom of the screen is Pastor Monty's email. Get your parents to send him an email now. I've got to know. Please help me. Please.
Okay, kids, I look forward to hearing from you really soon.
Bye. See you next week. I can't wait for the answer.